All right. So now we're going to go to the second part. We are going to grab I- the data here from my raw. I'm going to close this, but here I'm going to grab my data from the raw. And remember, that's okay that I have that null. I didn't put anything on it. That's fine. We'll fix it as we go. I close it and I'm going to dump it in the online stage thing. Okay, I'm going to create a new package for this. And this is going to be name ETL stage. So extract, transform, and load to the ETL stage. And you say, all right. For this, we're not going to use the execute task, that function. We're going to use a container. That container has two different types of functions pass inside of them. So we're going to create a container, a data flow task. I to this code. So here, this container is empty. Here is empty. This container, we're going to double click, and actually grab the data, transform, and then the data back. Right. So there's two ways that you can access the inside the container here. Double click, or here data flow. Either way. So here I have in my two things: the source assistant and the destination. It's very easy to remember. Source grabs the data. Destination down. Grab it to the state. Here you had to be in an SQL Server. We're not grabbing Excel. We're not grabbing a flat file. You could. We'll work on it, but we are using the SQL Server. Make sure that here you are at server native client. For the server name, I'm not gonna search for it. And remember, this is my personal computer at home, my desktop, and everything works here. But my laptop does not work 2022, so I actually uh, downgraded to 2019. Database, the DW user, online retail DW test one. Okay. And here, bottom, my connections is done, and I'm going to rename source because this is the one that I'm going to use to grab it. Now I'm going to grab another one. I'm going to do the same thing. I connect my host, my server client, and for my place that I write. But I import a name and I'm going to go to. So I have two connections to my server. The source that's going to grab the data, destination has. So before we can connect, the source always go on top and destination bottom, and have little arrows that can tell you, what they are. So here I double click and I'm gonna grab obviously the raw data, and that's why you should name your tables properly so you don't get confused. And if I look at my here table, I actually have everything there. Okay. And before I can connect it, I can grab where I'm going to put. You need to connect. You have to create a bridge between the raw data and the data that you're going to dump in the stage. Okay, so where you're going to dump this? In the online stage. The mapping. all the keys are going to be ignored because the stage key is going to be auto incremented by the system, and all of the other keys they're going to be in the future foreign keys, they will be manually updated. So okay, so good. Oh, so I had to change this. Oh, then RB, see, oh here, promotion type. The promotion type is null because I didn't put any information on it, so that's okay. We're not going to worry about this. But if you look at all of my data here, everything match but the keys. We're good. The source ID should be matched because we're going to use this actually to update all the table source ID. I'm going to say, okay, perfect. Now I'm going to right click in the empty space and I'm going to say execute task. And there you go. So if I go now to my, crash again. I go back to my database, my DW, and right click in my stage, you'll see that all the keys are null because it's going to be auto incremented. Yes. And you see that all the data but the promotion type, because I didn't add anything on it, is supposed to be added with the data. Great.